Well, hello. Seem to be having some audio issues. Don't worry, I'll be with you very soon. Gonna be kicking off in about 2 minutes. Now's a great time to get a drink if you are thirsty. We'll see you soon. Well, hello. Oh, my microphone still isn't working. Hello? Hello, technical difficulties. I have missed you. Hold on. Okay, now it's working. Fine. You treat me like that. I'm on the wrong scene. We're off to a great start, chat. We're off to a flying start. Hold on. I need to fix something while I'm here. There we go. Not that we really need that right now, but we might as well have it. There we go. Okay. What's up? We're here. We streaming. We vibing. Everything seems to be working. It makes a change. Sweet. Okay. How are we all doing, chat? It is another very warm day here in Glasgow. I'm very warm. I'm wearing the summer outfit. This is the one I've got. This is the summer outfit that I've been allotted this year. It is a nice shirt that I got at a charity shop. And it is a pair of shorts. And I own one pair of shorts, chat. And they're nice. But they're a button fly. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. Give me a zip any day, you know? Anyway. I'm a lazy, entitled millennial, so. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Hope it's warm where you are. Or at least if it's not too cold. Glad I covered all the bases there. I'm on my third canned soda of the day. I've had 3 different variations. Had a Fanta Limon, or lemon, if you're not posh. I had a can of Diet Coke with my lunch, which was only about like an hour ago. Now I got an Iron Brew. Now that you're all up to date with my beverage choices, I'm sure you all feel a lot better. Me too. So in a couple of minutes, I have a little thing prepared for a video that I want to do, which I'm going to film in front of a live studio audience, which is you guys. It's a bit of an experiment. It's really something I've just kind of thrown together today, but I think it will be interesting and will make for interesting content. So So we're going to try it, you know, we're going to give that a bash. See how that goes. We'll maybe find a way to filter it into streams going forward. That'd be fun. But yeah. Just out here vibing. Just having a nice time. Experimenting with things on the tubes. So yeah. That's where I'm at. We're going to kick that off in roughly 2 minutes. And I'm going to see how that goes, really. You know? Can't tell if this pad works. Y'all know how a pad works on a microphone? Me neither. I just know it cuts 10 decibels out of the gain. Don't want to do that. That's why I have a volume control. All right. Going to be kicking off the preamble very soon, and I'm really excited for the Microsoft conference tonight, chat. I think it's going to be really good. I hope you're all excited to see Phil Spencer's annual sport coat t-shirt combo. I know I am. Yeah. All right. This seems like a reasonable time to do the thing. I have planned this very poorly, so it might not work. It might not work the way I want it to, but we're gonna give it a try. Gonna make sure my mic's up a little bit, and yeah, okay. So, intro first. Greetings, fellow humans. 'Tis I, Local Cryptid. Welcome to my channel. Hi, how are you? You look nice. Hope you're having a lovely day. We're about to have the Microsoft and Bethesda Conference at this year's E3 event. It is again being held digitally this year, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my take on Xbox over the last sort of 12 months. The last couple, maybe like the last 6 months really. The stories that brought out in the run up to E3 and their event this evening. And what I think it means for gamers. So this is just a little bit of a little analysis. It's well-trod territory at this point, but I feel like I just want to bring my 2 cents to the party. If you want the TLDR version, chat, here it is. In fact, I wrote it down. You ready for this? We're going to do this Devin Townsend style. Here's the TLDR version of what I'm about to tell you. Ignore this. This is just a link for the broadcast. Microsoft are positioning themselves to make the most out of the changing way we play video games. They are doing this by making it easier for people to play the games they want, where they want, how they want, and making console gaming a more accessible hobby. This is great for gamers, but it will come at a cost. The 2 key words I want you to keep in your mind when we have this conversation are accessibility and inclusivity. And we're going to cover that a lot in the next, say, 10 minutes. I'm going to make this a very, very short intro to this topic. Now, in order to really discuss this properly, we need to address the elephant in the room. During the Epic and Apple lawsuit, we discovered that Microsoft make a loss on every single Xbox they sell. So not only do they not make a profit, but they don't even make back the entirety of the expenses they spend on producing an Xbox console. During the Apple versus Epic court proceedings, Microsoft confirmed that it sold every Xbox console at a loss, meaning it makes no profit from its hardware sales. While an open secret among hardware manufacturers like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, it puts into perspective how critical exclusive game sales and Xbox Game Pass subscriptions are for the company. Typo. I want you to keep this in mind while we talk about the other things that Xbox and Microsoft have announced, especially over the last few days, and some of the reports we've had from them since, say, earlier on this year. Keep this fact in mind. Every Xbox produced is sold at a loss. Keep that in mind. Just a couple of days ago, this story came out. Microsoft aims to bring Xbox to billions of players with or without consoles. The first thing they've announced over the last couple of days is that they are looking to find a way to integrate Xbox software into TVs and streaming devices. Over the next few years, if you buy a new smart TV or like a Chromecast or a Fire Stick, chances are it's going to have Xbox compatible gaming technology inside it. How is this possible, I hear you ask? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about this. xCloud, or Xbox Cloud Gaming. This has been something that's been touted for the last couple of years. This is a bit like Stadia or Amazon's Luna, where you're basically streaming the game from a central server, which does all of the processor side processing. It does all the heavy lifting. It sends you the game and you play it on whatever device you're playing on. It relies on a few things being in place. 1, high-speed broadband. 2, powerful enough cloud processing capabilities. And 3, some sort of user end control which can operate at near to zero latency. You see it with Stadia, they're not quite getting like millisecond response times or anything, but they are getting playable response times in broadcasting their games. I don't know what kind of figures Luna's getting, but I'm guessing they must be comparable. So we're already looking at the major barrier to entry in console gaming being removed more or less within... No, let me rephrase that. We're looking at the biggest barrier to entry in console gaming being removed entirely within the next few years. You're not going to need an Xbox at all to play Xbox games. And the beauty of it is, looking here, Xbox Game Pass games will be playable on PC via browsers, Edge and Google Chrome, and on Apple mobile phone and tablets via Safari. So it is a browser-enabled solution, which means even older hardware will be able to do this as long as the internet speeds are fast enough. So the user hardware is there. We already have it in our pockets. All right? Keep that in mind. 5G over the next few years is going to become more ubiquitous. That means you're going to be able to play these games wirelessly wherever you are, as long as there's a 5G connection. How dope is that? And I want to bring it back to that point I was making about the loss on every single console. It's been an open secret with hardware developers for years that they make a loss on their hardware and they recoup that money via games. Well, this one's from, again, just a couple of days ago. Microsoft aims to release at least one new first-party game into Game Pass every quarter. That's 4 new first-party games every year coming to Game Pass. Game Pass right now, I believe, is like $9.99 just for the console version. I pay about $15 because I get the Ultimate Edition. It means I can get on PC and etc. It's a bargain. And it's going to open these games up to ridiculously huge markets. Xbox executives over the last few weeks have said they want to open up the market to the 3 billion gamers all over the world. This is the first step, getting them into Game Pass. They already have the hardware sorted out, or the lack thereof, and now this is the content. Xbox Game Pass in the hands of upwards of 3 billion players. What else did I have to say? This is interesting as well, but I don't really want to talk about it. This has had an interesting effect on Microsoft's gaming revenue, which has shot up 50%, even while making a loss on consoles. Let that sink in. Strong monetization across our platform. They have been able to make money hand over fist via Game Pass, via first-party games, even while making a loss on consoles. I want to bring it back to this point where we're talking about accessibility and inclusivity. What Microsoft have done is they said, we don't want this hardware to be a limitation to people playing our games. We are going to find more ways to get our games into the hands of more people. Game Pass, cloud-based streaming services. The list goes on. I told you I hadn't prepared this bit. This is great for gamers. And let's talk about some of the other accessibility features they're building into their games. This is another interesting little fact we might talk about later on. First off, Xbox Party Chat now gets text-to-speech and speech-to-text as an accessibility push continues. This is already a feature in certain games. It's a feature in Apex Legends. I use it a lot. It means that if you are hearing impaired, or maybe even you don't have a great headset, you can still communicate with your party via game chat using text-to-speech. How cool is that? I also want to point out that of all the major publishers at E3 this year, Microsoft and Bethesda are the only ones I've seen who have an audio description broadcast and an ASL broadcast running simultaneously with their main E3 performance. This is huge. This is huge for accessibility. It's huge for all the gamers out there who find themselves in a position where they are limited by some sort of barrier to entry, whether it be a disability, whether it be financial or economic, whether it just be getting their hands on the hardware, because the semiconductor shortages we're having right now are affecting gaming in a huge way. Now we find ourselves in a position where these limitations, they're not entirely removed. You can never entirely remove every single barrier to entry, but we are reducing the friction required to get someone into the Xbox ecosystem and get them playing games. That is phenomenal for gamers. It comes at a cost. I want to talk about that for a moment. That is going to come at a cost. But it's not going to come at the cost of developers. Because as much as Game Pass developer deals are done behind closed doors, we're not privy to the numbers involved. We know from the anecdotal evidence of numerous developers and studios and publishers that actually they feel they get a pretty good deal out of what they get from Game Pass. Most anecdotal evidence says they pay a small license fee, I should say. They give there's some exclusivity deals involved. There's some time limits and such involved as well. I think they probably negotiate it annually, I would argue. But ultimately, not only do developers feel they get a good shake out of Microsoft out of it, but they feel that they get players who never would have touched one of their games. Remember, Xbox Game Pass members play up to 40% more games, and a lot of them are picking up titles and genres they never would have picked up before. There's more data on that in a Eurogamer article I saw earlier. I'll see if I can find the link and pop that in the description as well for this later. So it doesn't come at the developer's cost. Does it come at the platform's cost? Well, no, they're making money hand over fist. Clearly it's not coming at Microsoft's expense. They're making all the money in this situation. I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. Microsoft must be making the lion's share of this. Excuse me. No. The point I'm trying to make now is that it is going to come out of your pocket. It's going to come out of my pocket. Right now, Game Pass is very much in what we would call the user acquisition phase. It's why you're still getting these 3 months of Game Pass for $1 kind of deals. They're making it super cheap to get the user base built up. And even right now, the $15 a month I spend on Game Pass Ultimate is nothing compared to what I get out of it. Hundreds of first-party studio games from Microsoft, tons of back catalog material, the entire EA Play catalog as well. All of that for $15 a month on Xbox and PC. Plus day one content for all new first-party titles coming out. PS Play, I think, is the Sony alternative, and you don't get half of that. But you need it, obviously, to play PlayStation games in multiplayer. The same way you need Xbox Live to play Xbox games multiplayer. There's another point. Xbox Live is covered in Game Pass. You got Game Pass, you probably have Live as well. Once this user acquisition phase of the curve is done, that price is going to go up. My estimate, I'd say the cost of the basic package probably going up to about $15. The ultimate package, I say they could charge probably upwards of $25, maybe even $30 a month for ultimate. It would still be worth every penny. But that is how they're going to make this sustainable, is they're going to continue to up that price. It's not like a Netflix of games kind of deal where they're trying to get you all at a very low price point and keep you ingrained into their ecosystem. I think they're going to raise that price to cover the cost, because they are seriously drilling into, no, what's the word I'm thinking? They're investing in the infrastructure, and they're pushing the boundaries of what is possible with cloud technology right now. That comes at a cost. And I think we're going to see Game Pass and its ilk increase in price in order to cover that shortfall. Remember, they do not make money from consoles. It's right here in black and white. They got to make it from somewhere. It's going to be from Game Pass. It's going to be from games. Is it still going to be worth it? I think so. I think it's still going to be horrendously worth it. I think its value proposition is such that the money is going to be worth it. But that price will probably increase over the next few years. And then will increase with inflation. I still think that Game Pass and its ilk are fantastic for gamers. It's a positive move for the consumer. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about it. Are you a Game Pass member? Are you someone who's curious about it but hasn't made the leap? I'd love to hear what you guys say. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this little rant of mine, a like would be really appreciated. If you are new here, it'd be real great if you could consider subscribing to the channel. I make new videos every week. I do these short streams now every weekend at the moment. Normally a Sunday evening. Be cool to have you around. But this is going to be the end of the video portion. And to those of you watching this at a later date, thanks for hanging out. And that's it. That's that, chat. I think that was very good. I think Devin Townsend is very much still on a job. For now. I think it's very warm in here as well. Good grief. That's a lot of talking. I hope that was okay. I felt like I had to put on my super serious business voice in order to do a lot of that. So I know some of you might not be used to that. And I apologize. I am in finance. You know, I am a bar qualified accountant, so I do talk business sometimes. So I might not always get the right end of the stick, but I have a level of analysis that I think is worthwhile. And I think because I can speak finance and I can speak gamer, maybe you guys might find that information useful. So we never have to talk business again if you don't want me to. I'll have to come to take me away, chap. Five minutes left now, and we're going to get started. I'm going to kill the music right now, make sure that we're all set to carry on once the stream begins. I'm expecting this to be maybe about an hour. We'll have our reactions. We'll watch the content, we'll have our reactions, and then we will do a little post-game analysis afterwards. I have an itchy leg, sorry, give me a second. Forgot I had to do a little story update. All right. 3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes. I want to say, by the way, big thanks to all the new subs we've had over the last few days. We've had like 4 or 5 new subs in the last week, and that's a lot for me, so thank you very much. We recently broke 100 subs. We're now sitting at about 107, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's nice to meet you. My name's Cryptid. I like to indulge in some high-concept space adventures here on the channel. You may know me for my Destiny content. Recently trying to bust out a little bit, do something a bit different. Like this kind of stream where we do the E3 showcases. So if you enjoy that kind of content, I hope you enjoy your stay on the channel. I probably could have kept the music going a little bit longer. It's a bit awkward now. But now my other leg is itchy. My other leg is itchy, chat. I'm sure you all really appreciate these up to the minute like updates I'm giving you. I'm sure you're all about it. All right. It's almost time, chat. Also, premieres. So they're not even doing live. This is a pre-recorded video. I'm not mad. Just disappointed. I'm kidding. It's all been pre-recorded this year, obviously, because no one can get into a room together. Apparently my audio bitrate is too low. It's because there's no audio. Don't freak out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. All right. It's time. Preemptive like, because I'm a nice guy. Can we get a like spike right now for the Xbox and Bethesda showcase hype? I feel weird asking that, but I'm going to do it. Gotta get over the shame. Just going to... I'm very concerned. Okay, it's fine. I was just very worried that maybe it was just not gonna play, you know? You know that way? All right, it's 6 p.m. It's very loud. Quick audio check. I don't think it sounds too crispy. Probably sounds fine. Yeah, I reckon we're fine. $20 chat. I hope you're all as excited as I am. I am pretty excited. My lighting is fine. All the Peggy ratings. Love it. Is that an 8-shot? Is that like... Oh, that was Ellen! I'm almost certain that was Ellen. Ickle Nelly Rose, to give her her proper YouTube moniker. Used to be from Xbox On, now outside Extra. I know who people are. I'm down with the kids. They're streaming right now, actually. Wow, look who it is.
That's how long Xbox has been with us. And like you, this is a moment I always look forward to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, you know, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for the support you give us and one another.
You're welcome, Todd.
Xbox is turning 20. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friendships we've had that whole time. At Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else. They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled
I feel maybe you put the emphasis on the wrong word.
Fallout, and now, for the first time in over 25 years, we're creating a new universe with Starfield. Set hundreds of years in our future.
You're opening with Starfield? Okay.
About hope.
Bold.
Shared humanity.
And I thought this would be the closing number.
Greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing. And it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser and something to look forward to.
Constellation Starship Frontier, we have you on scanners. Performing remote systems check. Helium-3 tanks checked. Seals are intact.
It's a fair point. This is their first new IP in nearly 3 decades. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's a complete fabrication. Don't even listen to me. I forgot that Prey exists.
They say the wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking everything.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's...
It's got very alien vibes. Just the architecture looks very 70s.
Graviton loop array spool check.
All those CRT screens and everything.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
Oh! That's a release date. That's a release date, chat. I wasn't expecting that. November 2022. You saw it right there.
To share with you for the very first time one of the most anticipated games in the world from Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game, and yes, it's exclusive. Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. I am so excited and proud to be here today celebrating games, because although it's been an incredibly tough year, I am grateful that games have been such an important source of joy and connection. We are committed to forging the next era of gaming, conjuring worlds never before possible, unlocking play across all devices, and delivering the power of games to everyone.
Literally just said that 10 minutes ago, chat.
We get to share that quest with Bethesda, not just as partners, but as one team, united in bringing the very best games to more people everywhere. So today, we get to reveal more of what's to come. We have an amazing show, 30 titles, 27 in Xbox Game Pass, and of course, every single console title you'll see today is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features. We get to work with the best studios on Earth. Next is something truly riveting. The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series consoles and PC. This will be a true next-gen experience, targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
But not high frame rate. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. They may get 60. You don't know that.
Ну, чё там?
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Спасибо тебе. Ты многим сталкерам жизнь спас.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом.
Okay, so they got some gameplay. That's nice. Ooh, scope. Well, those guys can't shoot for shit.
Вот поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не лезу. Не хочу пулю поймать.
Ну не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уже лучше пулю выберу.
Ooh, that's a scary looking kid. Yikes. Well, whatever killed it's probably scarier, chat. I wouldn't want to throw a screw at that.
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже, а каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может. Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
It's very atmospheric.
Узнаешь мотив?
No, I don't.
Слышал? Вот это культура! А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О, месье, прошу прощения. Может, вам к ученым? Профессура. Они вам лабораторию найдут.
It's a bit of a slow turning circle, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hey, it's your mom.
Шел ты.
Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Он мучился?
Нет.
Это хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
А пулю заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Мне тоже.
I wonder if all of the dialogue is
Считаю,
gonna be in
что я не
Russian.
думал, как обойтись без его смерти. Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жил. Зато теперь посмотри на нее. Нет, Скиф, я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь. Новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее.
The animations in this are pretty stellar. The weather effects look tremendous.
Охренеть.
Похоже, пора.
И куда ты теперь?
В Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
All right, okay. And coming to Game Pass day one. Maybe we'll add it to our list, chat. I never played the first game. I don't know if I'll need to. Oh, this is Back 4 Blood. Or Left 4 Dead 3. Lamau. I can't tell what part you're laughing at, Jack.
Rebuilding. Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight. No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers? All of my best friends like to go and get fucked up. When they talk about words they never got to
Hang in there, Holly.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this mute button.
No rest for the wicked.
And it's not gonna be the right mute button.
Let's go.
You're here. Come on.
Still the wrong one. Well,
God, I love Mondays.
never mind.
Another day in paradise.
I got copyright flagged for last night's stream, so I'm just like trying to avoid that. It wasn't like a strike as such, but I just kind of wanted to save myself some hassle in the back end there. The mum comment. The first Stalker game was a disappointment. I don't know. I heard a lot of folk in the chat are being like, yeah, we kind of really dug it.
Buckle up, butter.
Fair enough, though. We'll see how it comes out.
We've got one shot. Let's make it count.
I'll maybe give it a day one play on Game Pass. Definitely down for playing this, though. Did you ever play Left 4 Dead, Deck? Not sure you'd enjoy it after our recent conversation about gaming anxiety. I'm curious, but it tells me nothing. Sea of Thieves, I know that game. More like Sea of Friends, because everyone's real nice.
An ill wind blows from beyond the horizon. A new danger is coming on the tides.
It's always a new danger
The one
for
who might
pirates.
stop this ruin, trapped
It's LeChuck.
all forever in the sea of the damned. Now to save the pirate life, you must start by saving the life of one.
No, wait, what?
Didn't realize.
No, chat.
Captain Jack Sparrow. But I suspect you already knew that.
Okay. Not the crossover I was expecting to be announcing, chat.
Followed him here. And if it's not stopped, this world will sink into shadow.
The sea holds many secrets.
Oh my god.
Ah, a new body at last.
All I can do is show you the way.
From what I hear of this so-called Sea of Thieves, it's nothing but cursed crews, bloodthirsty mermaids, a legion of dead, angry pirates. Ah, yes. And now one Davy Jones.
Oh, what? Oh my god, this is amazing,
Well,
chat.
I believe that now is the perfect time to use these cannons.
A world without the attack our best. Is a world that refuses to face the truth. Nothing lasts forever. Destroy that!
I gotta be honest, chat, this is
I don't
hilarious.
suppose, by chance, there's a second one of those?
It kind of sounds like there's gonna be more like story content, which
The
is cool.
Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
That's amazing, chat. Is it a standalone game? No, it's partly okay. It's an expansion. Bloody hell! Wow. Okay, so Yakuza is a game I have very little interest in.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's do this!
Reputation is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done.
Time to call a friend! Order up!
What the?
Happy birthday!
Such a strange series, chat. You know what? People find it fun, okay? Oh, okay, right. This is the big one. This is the new Battlefield game.
Attention all squads. The Russian troops are falling back. Do whatever you can to secure the sector. We push them back, but not far enough. Do not let them regroup.
Grappling hooks. Clearly learning a thing from Pathfinder and Apex. They can do all this, but they can't give us Titanfall 3. You can literally steal mechanics from my favorite game. Rude of them. I'm joking, chat. I'm joking. So this is clearly Dubai, and this is like, they mimic this scene in so many games. It's like Spec Ops: The Line is the same, where it's kind of like Dubai just gets eaten up by this massive sandstorm for some reason. That just seems to be a theme in so many games that I don't understand it. It's a bit weird, you know? I like the on-the-fly customization stuff. That looks like it's going to be cool. Putting explosives on a quad bike seems cool. Oh. Think I might missed something there. Oh, wingsuits. So a little bit of Titanfall, a little bit of Just Cause, a little bit of Spec Ops The Line. This looks like chaos. I think that's the point. To be totally honest, I think that might be part of it. There's like 100-odd players per game. It's like 60 players a side. It's always going to be chaos. It's coming here this year. That's crazy.
So, how was your day?
Oh, this looks great, by the way.
I have something to share.
When is this, my birthday?
We're having a baby.
Police, you're under arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago. What's going on? Shut up! You know what this is.
You've been lying to me all this time?
I should never have told you.
I'm out of patience.
What? I know I say this a lot, but I love you.
I say this a lot too, but back at you.
That's not the game I was expecting, but actually, yeah. That also looks great. You want the chaos? I know you do. Crazy like that.
Approaching the Motherlode.
I can't believe I'm really here. Psychonauts headquarters. Look at all these gadgets.
Psychonauts!
The final frontier of humanity.
I'm ready for anything.
Psychonauts is a classic, chat. I don't know if you're aware.
Time for justice.
Doink.
The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
The mission is falling apart. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it.
Doc Cryptatics. They're pushing this metaphor a little bit. They're pushing it even for a Tim Schafer game.
It's a mission about the fate of the world. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
That's going to be a lot of fun, chat. It's going to be so much fun. I think we'll play a little bit on the stream.
This is usually the moment when I say hello.
Hi,
welcome
Pete
to
Hines.
the Bethesda E3 showcase. We love that we can share the stage with Xbox this year, and whether you've known Bethesda for 35 years or are just getting to know us, we couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games. We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with
The bromance between Pete Hines and Todd Howard is legendary.
Development since well before we joined the Xbox family. So rest assured, the games you've been expecting and hoping for are still in the works. And today, we're bringing 10 more titles to Game Pass for a total of 30 Bethesda games. That includes
Oh,
several id
nice.
software games, like
The Dishonored DLC is finally coming to Game Pass.
If you're looking for another reason to play it, Doom Eternal will be optimized for Xbox Series X and S on June 29th. Powered by id Tech, this next-gen upgrade will be free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal. And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing, a 4K mode, and an optional performance mode up to 120 FPS.
Oh.
Or maybe you're in the mood
You
for
want
an RPG
Chaos Deck?
like Skyrim, which marks its 10th anniversary.
Doom Eternal at high frame
We can't
rates.
celebrate it without you. So share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories, artwork, and more on Skyrim10.com. Or explore an ever-changing post-apocalyptic wasteland in Fallout 76. Everything you love about Fallout games. Custom camp
Except the
building,
story.
rich storylines, warring factions, unique characters, places to discover. You'll find it all here. In fact, Fallout 76 is now one of the most popular games on Game Pass, thanks to an incredibly welcoming and collaborative community. Here's
Did
a
they
look
fix
at what's
it?
coming next in Fallout 76.
Maybe I shouldn't throw so much shade.
Brotherhood of Steel are the guardians of human civilization. Fort Atlas is safe. It came at a great cost.
The Brotherhood must stand united. The super mutant threat takes priority. This proves more than anything the need for our justice.
You are splitting our forces, Shin. The most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home.
So it comes to this.
Wow.
I thought you understood what that insignia meant. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia and of the world. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
It's a game I really wanted to see do well. You know?
I believe that we are now stronger than ever.
I wonder if they have kind of fixed it, you know?
This is a choice that can never be undone.
What the hell was that? Expedition Squad Delta, report. Over. Squad Delta, what's going on out there?
Bit of a cold open.
This is funny.
I know you can hear me.
Is this still Fallout? It is. Okay. I'm curious.
Wasteland isn't the only open world playground with an amazing community. The Elder Scrolls Online from ZeniMax Online Studios has now surpassed 18 million players and shows no signs of slowing down. Right now, our players are enjoying the new Blackwood chapter, part of the Gates of Oblivion year-long adventure. We've got a lot more to come in ESO, including the conclusion to this epic story later this fall with ESO Deadlands. And with the release of ESO Console Enhanced this Tuesday, the game will deliver a true native experience optimized for the Series X and S.
Like, ESO looks great, but like fantasy MMOs, just they're like a dime a dozen. It's too many. I can't get hyped about them. You know? Elder Scrolls 6, that'd be all about. I just cannot get hype about ESO. I have played a little bit of it. It's alright. But it's just another fantasy RPG. MMO, you know? It's hard to get excited about that after so many years of them.
With new rules. Now, nothing is off the table. Winning this battle will take a new breed of fighter. Wait.
Oh, remember we watched this? What was this game called? I kind of want to get this. I mean, I guess I can. I guess this is coming to Game Pass, I'm sure. Look at those little corgis. So violent. I'm sorry. Ooh, that mean? Octo place. I guess gotta wait till next year before it comes to Game Pass. Oh, Hades! Everyone's favorite gay roguelike. Apparently it's very gay. We need to play that? Yeah, we do. I also need to play this.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Try and stop me.
Probably gonna get another contact flag for this song. So that's another one coming to Game Pass. That'll be good. Finally get to play that. Oh yeah, I think I saw something about this earlier. It's another sort of side-scroller adventure game. I love the art style. It's very... feels very familiar. That's what it's called. I forgot about that. That could be fun.
This holiday marks the 20th anniversary of Xbox and the 20th anniversary of Halo. To our millions of passionate fans, thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Our goal has always been to
I
bring
need to-
players together. And for the first
I'll be one moment. I need to settle my paranoia real quick. I'll be right back. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happened. Everything is fine. Anytime there is a slight noise in my flat right now, I'm jumping out of my skin because I'm spending so much time with these headphones on. So either I think it's happening in the headphones or I think it's happening around me. So every so often I have to get up and make sure that no one's broken into my flat. Life is anxious. Let's get back to video games.
First time, we're thrilled to offer our entire multiplayer experience
I need a
to
drink.
all players across Xbox and PC with no barriers.
It was a through draft causing my doors to like move around and cause noises.
Play, and
Just in case you were
more of
wondering.
you than ever before to become a Spartan hero. I'm excited to be here with Joseph Staten, the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back.
He looks like a Halo visionary, you know?
And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you, Halo has always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
It looks amazing, chat. It looks so good.
The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief.
There he is,
In the
chat.
next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll
Master
face
Chef.
the greatest challenge yet, but you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here.
Loves jumping out of ships, so he does.
You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
When you only have one bullet, I guess the answer is find more bullets.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
I want to go back and play all the Halo games, chat. If I did that, would you guys watch it? Like, I got the Master Chief Collection. Another freaking zipline. Like, I got the Master Chief Collection, so I might go back and do it.
Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then.
Oh, that's a
Something
twist.
else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Seem very chipper about it.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
So we get a new AI
Of course,
friend.
You can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us.
This
A new generation built to fight.
Christmas.
We are unstoppable. Are you ready?
It's gonna be a Christmas chat. More ziplines chat. Oh no, sticky grenades.
Hello, let's do some damage.
Skewer acquired.
Skewer. Oh, that sounds cool.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound.
I wonder if they're gonna bring back the massive combat mode from Halo 5. Even the developer is optimistic, definitely getting delayed. Yeah, definitely.
The flag is ours.
How you doing, Robert? Nice to see you. Everything's getting delayed this year, I reckon. Looks great though. If this is going to be the consistent quality on Series X, then it's going to be pretty cool. Twink. Ooh, I love that armor. So the multiplayer part is going to be free to play, and the campaign's going to be what you pay for. Okay, I'm curious. I will get it with Game Pass. Obviously. I'm curious. Oh, this looks like... This has got to be Diablo.
A dark figure wanders in the east.
Are you doing good? That's great, man.
Must be
Much the same. Dying in this heat as usual. Not built for this kind of weather. Oh, is this the remaster? Yeah, it's yeah. Is it just the first game or is it the second? I think it might have just been the first game. Or maybe it was Diablo 2. I remember the news came out ages ago. That's definitely the first game. 8-player co-op? Didn't even get that many when it launched. Oh, that's the first game.
Be our darkest hour, but it will be your greatest moment.
No, clearly lying. I can't keep track anymore. Diablo 2 is probably one of the defining games of my adolescence. So I'm quite keen on that.
These things, where do they come from?
From all of us. From what we do to him.
Can you stop it?
I don't know. But he's my brother. And I would die for him.
That escalates quickly. Are those rats? It's Plague Tale? I don't think it's Plague Tale. Maybe it is. It is a Plague Tale. Okay. Wouldn't have called a Plague Tale sequel this year, but color me surprised. Okay. Not bad. First game was amazing from what I hear.
It rings every hour, señor presidente.
Hola, fascista.
I recognize that voice.
Let me ask you a question. When I am dead and Yara is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands, sing songs around the fire?
I said this last night, but I absolutely cannot wait for more Giancarlo Esposito in my life.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny. To take down Castillo, a guerrilla needs the right tool for the right job.
Keep talking.
It's a stealth operation. I got you covered.
Nice to say they haven't toned down the ultra violence for this one.
Taking out a
Okay.
high-value target, I have just what you need. You wanna blow shit up? Juan Cortez at your service.
You know a lot of people are going to do a lot of that. Do love me some explosions.
What? Wait a second. Who brought the rooster? Hey, whatever you need to get the job done, Danny.
What? What is that bird all about?
Next time I see you,
oh, there's a dog.
play with that crazy backpack here.
Flying car. Love a good flying car.
I like how you resolver, Juan.
So do I.
Not bad. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is it Tunic? No, it's not. Slime Rancher. You know, again, and not a game I would have called for being ready for a sequel. But okay, I'm not mad. Check out those chunky boys. Wow. Slime Rancher 2. Wow. Thank God we live in these times, chat. You know, I might give it a try. I might give it a try. Alright, what's next?
Welcome back to Shred-Ageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
Oh, this looks pretty. It's a shame it's going to release in the same year as Rise of Republic. It feels a lot more realistic. Like I was saying last night, like Rise of Republic looks more like an SSX game than a Tony Hawk game. This looks more like a Tony Hawk game in regards to like extreme sports and whatever. Oh, I like that. I like the deep house soundtrack. Okay, I'm into it. This is catchy. Well, I mean, it's not catchy. I'm not gonna be humming it later. Wouldn't mind a copy in my my workout playlist.
Good, holy, sluthering whip-whoop.
We have a good feeling about December 2021. There's that optimism again. Well, that's weird. Is this the... Is this the same trailer? Is that weird yellow thing? I'm getting whiplash. The old lady that was the old lady from the League of Gentlemen. What am I watching? Oofed. Big kick. Okay, well, I mean, that should have been a dead giveaway. That was weird. Okay, I'm curious. Alright, what else we got? Interesting. It's kind of voxel art, but also make it ray trace. Reminds me a bit of Dead Cells, to be totally honest. But it looks a bit more another side scroller by the looks of things. Loving the art. Absolutely loving the art style. It's kind of post-apocalyptic. It's got a little bit of Disco Elysium to it. Ooh. Cool. So, side-scroller, platformer, beat 'em up. Still not entirely sure what the game is, but I'm interested. Got a year to figure it out, I guess.
In the first year of Grounded.
Oh, this is so good. I love Grounded.
Millions of players kept busy with crafting, fighting, the pond, ziplining, flying things. Now, To celebrate, we present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for. Like sitting. No, seriously, a lot of people want to sit. Pets for when you get sick of your human companions. And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds. We've also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother. She's so terrifying. You should probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her
I love that about this game. I love that. Like, they literally have a setting for how spidery do you like your spiders. There's a slider for that.
Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too.
Oh, nice. Sweet. June 30th. All right. Oh yeah, I've already seen this. They have this on the Summer of Gaming event on Thursday as well. Bigger lobbies? All right. That'll be fun. Coming soon. I mean, it's already on Game Pass. I don't know what to say. There's new content coming, though. Fable 5, what do they make? This is not what I'm thinking of. Vague JRPG time. Love it. I like the style of this one as well. It reminds me a little bit of don't know if y'all would ever played Grandia. It's a much older sort of RPG. It's talking like PSX era. Maybe PS2? Yeah. What? Okay, so they're just bringing out a fighting game and an RPG? Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
You have shown an aptitude for applying lethal solutions to conflicted situations. We wish
That's what I
to
do in my
test your
office as well.
abilities.
I love how in a world of RTX inspired, super immersive gameplay, twin sticks third person shooters still exist. Just really happy about it. If only they could do the same for text-based RPGs.
History is all around us. Those who made it have never been forgotten.
I mean, I have a lot of forgetting, especially about history.
Turning land into kingdoms and mortals into legends. If history was in your hands, what would you build?
Oh, Age of Empires. Of course.
How would you fight? Where would you go?
It looks great.
What will you be remembered for?
New Age of Empires. Yeah, cool. What more do you want? Didn't really need any more information than that, to be totally honest.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful...
It's gonna be one of those jokey trailers, chat.
Game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
All right. You got me. You got me, Obsidian. Well done. You went all self-aware on me, and it worked. I've been entertained. Well done. Flight sim? Flight sim. Gotta be. Hippos! Is this Flight Sim friendly coming to Xbox? I gotta wonder. It's my only opportunity to be inside a Learjet chat. Is that... I think it was the fourth bridge. The fourth bridge is objectively one of the coolest bridges, by the way. Just putting it out there. It's a good looking bridge. The fourth road bridge is ugly as sin. The fourth rail bridge is chef's kiss. All right, sweet. Finally come to console. And the part of the show sponsored by the American military, no doubt. I like the helmet. Okay, alright, I got it now. I get it now. Okay. Media tie-ins. That was important. I hope without Tom Cruise's intervention. This looks nice. Can't help but giggle about a flight simulator game at the time of the pandemic. It's the only way we're gonna fly anywhere, Dick. Forza? I'm gonna say Forza. Gonna get another copyright flag for this, aren't I? Don't even know who this is. I mean, it looks very pretty. But Forza games always do. That dust cloud looks pretty impressive. I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of weather effects in this game. Oh, that looks very nice. Alright, Horizon 5. Cool. More Forza. Morza, if you will.
Hello, I'm Mike Brown, creative director at Playground Games.
What's up?
And I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles.
Very pretty, chat.
I've invited along some of the team to help give you a taste of some of the amazing content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5. Please welcome Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don from the Forza team.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the talented...
This is going to be the awkward scripted co-op section of the stream.
I can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition. This is a new campaign mode in which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations and discover places for the festival to expand.
I'm on the river.
Oh, that's cool.
We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
I'm racing a car through the Mexican jungle, Rami. Doesn't get much better than this. I can see some ruins up ahead.
Bienvenida Alpsmal. Look out for the flamingos! This city is still a jewel of Mayan architecture.
Oh, didn't mean to do that, chap.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign. But Forza Horizon...
I feel like I'm losing resolution at some point. I don't know if they're just trying to capture everything in 4K, but my monitor is not going to manage that.
The Xbox Series consoles allow us to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these cholla cactus. The scene looks real, but there are no tricks. This is in-game. Maddie is behind the wheel of the AMG Project One Forza Edition in Mexico's lush living desert. The perfect place to meet up with friends and head out for a drive. Thanks to the next generation of our Horizon Live servers, everyone else we see here are real players. And it looks like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team.
Sure, Jan.
Let's leave Maddie for a moment and head out to the coast and meet Don. Don is already on the move, exploring this idyllic seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
This is a mural by Mexican artist Farid Rueda. Just one of the many beautiful, faithful pieces of Mexico you'll find all over Forza Horizon 5.
Oh, that's nice. I wonder if they were specially commissioned, if they just like...
While Don drives down to the beach, we'll jump
Probably
over
were.
to the Gran Caldera volcano. Check out this geology detail, implemented with precision accuracy using photogrammetry data captured on location atop an active Mexican volcano. The entire world has been recreated at this level of detail. And here's Sierra in her favorite off-road buggy. The volcano Sierra and friends are exploring.
See, that's the issue I have with Forza games, right?
And thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles, from up here,
The Forza games are perfect driving games. Mechanically, by feel, the whole thing, just A+, right? The physics, the driving, all great. The only thing they ever can really improve is the graphics. It's all they can get.
I mean, as well as looking good, it plays great too. As we
You
see
can't improve on perfection, but they keep trying.
Battle Royale, the Eliminator. While Don tries to win that race, the rest of our players are still out exploring this diverse open world. Let's head north to the canyon. The Horizon series
very
is
nice
known
canyon.
for its uplifting beauty. And using our unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution. And thanks to the Xbox Series consoles, these photorealistic skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame, making you feel like you're really there.
Is it gonna look just as good on 1080p, the way that most of us are gonna be playing? That is my question.
The new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of
I'm
you
very smart.
and the people you meet online, and then helps you link up and play together. We'll now head deep into the rainforest and rejoin Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system filling the scene with God rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest. A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together with their GPS route set. With that Horizon arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming together. This minigame is called Piñata Pop, signaled by the Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of piñatas.
Ooh, over this way.
It's the Forza Fortnite crossover event we've all been asking for, chat.
Find and pop as many as they can.
Okay, go up here to the left. There's loads along the main road.
Piñatas.
Here I go.
I'll take a look through the bushes here.
You know, I'm glad they don't take themselves too seriously, you know?
Sweet.
While the team grab those last few piñatas, we're going over to the stadium because I have one more thing to show you. This is Events Lab, the incredible new toolset that allows you to create your own races, game modes, and gameplay experiences. You customize everything, right down to the fundamental.
Forza finally meets Trackmania. It's the thing none of us asked for, but we're getting anyway.
Forza Horizon 5 is the largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great game.
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy
Wow.
and community of gaming to everyone on the planet.
There he is.
That's why you, the gamer,
Daddy
are the
Xbox
center of
himself, chat.
everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass. Now, through the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly releases landing day one on Game Pass, led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes, and The Ascent. And as we look ahead to next year, I'm inspired by the creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game Studios. we showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield coming exclusively to Xbox.
I mean, we still haven't seen a
But
game.
we also
Just
have some of the industry's best
Just saying.
RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, The Outer Worlds 2, and Elder Scrolls 6. We unveiled the stunning multiplayer mode for the world's most beloved shooter in Halo Infinite, adding to the roster of iconic Xbox shooters alongside Wolfenstein, Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Doom. We premiered the most epic open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a vibrant and authentic depiction of Mexico in a game built from the ground up for next gen, while the team at Turn 10 is hard at work on the next Forza Motorsport. Our growing family of 23 studios is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's one more thing.
Oh, there it is.
Take a look at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends. And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
Kind of mad he's not in his sports coat t-shirt combo again this year. It's Deathloop again, isn't it? Maybe it's not.
I'm gonna have to take you apart again. Hey, Dev, anything interesting?
Yes, exist too. Expandable, 25 centimeters, dramatically elongated.
Maybe it's not Deathloop. Okay, it's probably not.
So, that was fun, right?
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Ready's later, Dad.
You think they can't kill you anytime they want?
Hey, asshole!
Oh. Interesting. Vampires.
How do we always get into this
Okay, I'm curious.
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of cult activity as the locals engage.
Hey!
Really hope the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened.
All right. Okay. I think I'm already sold.
Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it. Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Give me a taste. Let back.
Bloody hell.
Taste this, cabrona!
Another vampire shooter game this year, chat?
Jacob, there's something.
Thump goes the rabbit's eye.
Oh, shit. Dev's gonna love this one.
miss.
Don't.
Is that an umbrella?
A new one. Vivo, venate, go, go.
Curiouser and curiouser, chat.
I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death and strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
All right. Okay. I'm curious, chat. Oh yeah, your man Phil Hain was wearing that shirt. P. Hain. He was wearing that shirt with the bite back thing. Okay. Well, there you go. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be it, chat. There's some really stuff. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Some really good stuff in there.
Bring me that horizon.
Still don't know how I feel about this. Party Animals with the epic soundtrack is perfect. There's some good stuff in there. I'm looking forward to playing about half of it. If I'm lucky. That's it. That's it, chat. We're done. Or are we? Hold on. Oh, I know what this is. Give me one, chat. This really happened. This is a real thing. This is real life. Shit. Good lord. You got anything else? Anything else at all? Alright, I think that's it for real now. Xbox fridge. Chat. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I feel like we all have opinions. I feel like I keep hearing bangs coming from behind me. And it's weird. I know they're coming from upstairs. So, anyway. Okay. Let's get over what we had here. New Battlefield game. Looks good. Starfield. Okay. Halo looks great. I'd be very surprised if they get that out in time. Really looking forward to Back 4 Blood. Really looking forward to Party Animals, to be totally honest. I don't really have anything specific here. I don't have anything specific. I think it all looks pretty solid. There's a bunch of stuff in there that I'm just not interested in, obviously. But there's a lot of stuff in there that I think is just going to be worth like jumping into and giving a try. But I wanted to point something out. I wanted to make a closing statement here because I knew this was kind of going to be the answer I was going to give you. But I wanted to close out by saying something in particular. Last night we did the Ubisoft conference. And the way I summed up the Ubisoft conference was there are so many great looking games here and I will play none of them. Right? And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. I had my big rant about Games Pass. Ubisoft are a publisher that I have a lot of time for. I love a lot of their games. And I absolutely know that of the stuff they announced, I will play barely any of it this year. Thanks to Game Pass, thanks to Microsoft, I might not look at half of the games they showcased this evening. But the other half I'll probably sink a good couple hours into. At least half of that content that we saw tonight, I will probably give some amount of time to just because I have it. I have access to it at such a low barrier to entry. And as we talked about earlier, they're bringing Xbox to more devices. So far it's on Android. We're going to get it on iOS via browser. We're going to get it on smart TVs. We're going to get it on pluggable streaming devices. It'll be on your Chromecast and your Amazon TV sticks within maybe the next couple of years, I would bet, right? Or at least the equivalent devices coming out in the future. Game Pass is not going to be the future of video games. I think that every kind of distribution model will have its place in the future of video games. On the shelf retail, digital downloads, subscription services, indie games via like itch.io and Steam. There's going to be a lot of different places that these games are going to turn up coming up. But I think Game Pass is going to be an interesting way to experience games coming up in the next few years. I think it's going to become more ubiquitous. I think it's going to become kind of like we said earlier, kind of like the Netflix of games. There are just going to be so many titles there. And you'll have the opportunity to try all of them. Maybe you'll find a handful you like. Maybe you'll find genres you didn't know you were going to enjoy. An example that I was giving to someone just the other day, like I did not think I was going to enjoy the 2016 Doom game. And I picked it up on Game Pass and I ended up really liking it. And there's so many games on Game Pass that I feel the same about, where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but I'm going to give it a shot. Darkest Dungeon's another one. I've been saying for months I wanted to give Darkest Dungeon a try, and now it's on Game Pass. Only a couple of days ago, I've already got it installed. I might play it on stream. But ultimately, they keep saying the Game Pass members play 40% more games. The games are out there, and we're getting a chance to try them at a very low barrier to entry. So, after that, and everything we've seen from Microsoft in the last couple of days, I'll be honest, I think it's going to be a very good year for Xbox. And I have been thinking over the last little while whether or not I was going to invest, get myself one of the new consoles, maybe the Series S. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably not gonna. Because now I know there's no need, chat. There's no need to actually get that console now. Because the content is going to be brought to me where I am. It's going to be on iOS. It's going to be on my TV. It's going to be on my PC that I've got here, you know? So yeah, that's where I'm at with this. I feel really positive about the output from Xbox and Bethesda. I think there's a few very optimistic launch dates in there. I think we brought that up with a few things. But yeah. Be keen to hear your thoughts in the comments and in the chat. I don't really have much more to say. I will tell you what the plan is for this week. There's more Little Nightmares coming out this week. I've got another couple of episodes coming up, I think Monday and Thursday. That series was really fun to do, actually. It was the first time I'd really done it all live, so I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on how that's turned out. Next Saturday or Sunday, I will probably stream again. I'm still kind of figuring out what we're going to play. If you've got any thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments. I'm definitely into picking up anything that's on Game Pass right now. So if you've got suggestions that are on Game Pass, it'd be really cool to hear them. What I want to do next week, as part of the stream, is I'm going to take a selection of trailers from elsewhere in the conference, and maybe just do a little reactions kind of stream, just at the beginning of it, just as something fun to do more than anything. Check out some of the games we didn't get a chance to because we didn't get a chance to watch every conference. If you have any trailers that you want me to check out, it'd be really cool if you pop them in the comments as well. And then we'll have some games and we'll have some chats. We'll do the usual stuff that we usually do. I'm really enjoying these short streams, 2 to 3 hours. I think that's about the level of energy I have. I remember the 14-hour epic stream we did for Vault of Glass Day 1. It's not something that's going to be very common. I think 2 to 3, 4 tops is probably my limit for these streams. So probably looking at something like that. Yeah, that's more or less everything I've got for you right now. I think we're going to wrap it up. I think people are kind of drifting out of the chat now. So I want to thank you all again for joining me. This has been really fun. Likely this will be the last major part of my E3 coverage for the year. Really looking forward to see some more stuff coming through Game Pass. And yeah. Thank you all very much for joining me. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you're not new, then thanks for subscribing already, I guess. Good job. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out. It really does help me out. It really does help push this content out there. I hope you enjoyed my little analytic rant earlier on in the video. I'm going to try to get an edited version up as soon as possible. If you missed it, that'll be cool for you to check out later. Other than that, chat, that's really all I've got. So as always, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next weekend. Enjoy your evenings, chat. I'll see you later.